George Springer, one of the best postseason performers ever, just did it again. A 3-run home run to put Toronto in front of the 7th. A laser to left. Blue Jays in the lead. Wow.
It's not the World Series, but a Joe Carter had the jacket, he'd be wearing that jacket. Now that jacket has had the biggest moment of the year to this point.
And he passes Bernie Williams on the most home run list in the postseason. Springer moves to 4th all time with his go-ahead Game 7 shot in the ALCS. Here's Nathan Lucas. Lucas lifts one into left. Foul.
That's a tough position to be in for Dan Wilson. Now they're still in this game, don't get me wrong. They got 2 more critics to tie it up.
High sinker. 1-1. Lucas fouls off an outside sinker and he falls behind 1-2. Doesn't have a hit tonight. Strikeout, fly out, and he grounded into a double play. One-two. Lucas rubs it to right for a base hit. Nathan Lucas with a 2-out single. The pure elation for the Blue Jays and their fans is evident. Vladdy rubs it to left, but it's a line drive to Randy for the 2nd out of the inning. First pitch swinging, it's an out. Lucas retreats to 1st. George Springer catching his breath. Thankfully for him, he doesn't have to go and play in the outfield. Randy had to jump to get to that one. Vladdy hit it so high. Out. Here's Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a miss. Slider down and away for strike 1. A single on the 6th for Kirk. There's a strike. There's that sinker again catching the outside corner. That sinker is nasty from Eduardo Bizardo. And he has Kirk in an 0-2 hole. Payoff pitch from Bizardo to Kirk. And it's an outside sinker for ball 1.
You set it up, talk about Munoz. Munoz has not pitched in this series hardly at all. And that will be the question. If Seattle does not win, fair or not,
1-2 delivery. It's an outside slider. We're all tied up at 2-2. 9th go-ahead homer in George Springer's postseason career. That's tied for 3rd all time. 2-2. Got him looking! Sinker again on the outside edge. Bizardo's premier pitch. But Brian Wu lets the first 2 go on against him. Then Jimenez knocks him in the scoring position with a sac bunt. Wu's out. Bizzardo comes in, and George Springer destroys one to left to put Toronto in front. 6 outs away from their first World Series in over 30 years.
Here we go. Launched a 3-run home run to give the Blue Jays the lead.
Welcome back. 8th inning, the Blue Jays lead 4-3, and Chris Bassett's out, and he gets a ground ball from Randy to Jimenez for the first out of the 8th. 5 outs to go for the Blue Jays. Chris Bassett, in Game 2 of the ALCS, his only postseason appearance. He went 1 2/3 innings, and he didn't give up a hit. Now he's going to face Eugenio Suarez. Suarez takes a strike. Sinker in there. 0-1. He singled in the 2nd inning. It's a ball on the inside corner. Friendly call for the Mariners evens the count up at 1-1. And double barrel action, the Blue Jays bullpen. Mason Fluharty, the lefty, and the closer, Jeff Hoffman, up in the bullpen. 1-1 offering. Ball outside, just barely. Sinker. Toronto wants the call. They won't get it. 2-1. Count in Suarez's favor. Strike 2. Sinker lands in the zone. Suarez also got sorted as well. Payoff pitch from Bassett to Suarez. High, it's a full count. Cutter upstairs. Big pitch now in this game. JP's on deck. Full count delivery from Bassett to Suarez. Ground ball, foul, third base side. We'll do it again. Iron guy.
2/3 of this game from the starter, Bieber. Vaughn wanted for Dominguez a breeze of an inning. Gossman pitched around a couple walks to put him to 0. And now the second starter pitching out of the pen, and Bassett. It is a 5 outs away. The first minute in 3 decades.
Another 3-2. Got him! Looking! Curveball on the inside edge! Suarez can't believe it! Chris Bassett locks him up! What a pitch!
After he followed up that breaking ball.
Bassett didn't get that call earlier, and he gets it now to get Suarez looking. 2 outs, here's JP, and a curveball outside for ball 1 to start him off. JP, a ground ball right to Jimenez. Throw to first. Bassett's out of the inning. A 1-2-3 from Chris Bassett out of the bullpen. Blue Jays stay in front 4-3. Bottom of the 8th. Here we come in Canada.
Does a little hop, bring a little luck. AI from Google Cloud. It's the closest they've ever been. 1995, they lost.
Bottom of the 8th. Blue Jays in the lead, looking to do more damage. George Springer on one knee has put Toronto in front, and then a 1-2-3 inning from Bassett. Now the Mariners closer Andres Munoz is out for his first appearance of the series, and he immediately gives up a hit to Dalton. Leadoff single. Insurance on first for Toronto. And the crowd has come to life in Canada. Munoz has not appeared in this series, but he's been in the postseason. 2 saves on 2 opportunities and 7 1/3 in 6 games. Ernie fouls a bunt off Cal Raleigh. 0-1 on Clement, who's hitless tonight. Which is really shocking from how great he's been this postseason. He's just trying to get Dalton into scoring position. Josh holding him over at first. Ernie pulls the bunt back, tried to pull the bunt down on a slider outside, and he didn't. It's 1-1. Suarez and Josh on the infield grass. They're in. Ernie Clement squaring. Now he pulls it back and takes strike 2 right down the middle. Fastball at 99. Addison on deck. Big home run last night. Payoff pitch. Ernie, ground ball on the right. Base hit. Dalton going to third. He's there. Dalton first to third. Clement with a big single. Toronto has him on the corners to begin the 8th. Huge. Another timely hit for Ernie Clement this postseason.
And then he gets it in fast motion. You can't see it as much as we saw it up here. And he did a great job. Just that little pause, and then he takes off to go to third. And that saw Robles look up like, oh, he's not throwing, and that was too late. The Toronto Blue Jays.
And now, with the runners on the corners for the Blue Jays, the roof about to explode in Rogers Center, here's Addison. He'll take a ball below the zone. 1-0. Every Blue Jays fan in this building is on their feet. They are raucous right now. Strike 1. Fastball right down the pipe at 99. Munoz evens the count up. Munoz has given up his first 2 hits of the postseason with those last 2 batters. At a high, fastball makes it ball 2. 2-1 on Addison.
Stay away from the line play. That's the only reason you don't take second base, because they're going to give it to you.
Hoffman's up in the bullpen still. Just watching. And Addison lines it. It's caught by Josh, and they double off Clement. Huge double play. That takes away a sac fly. Wow. Josh Naylor catches a line drive from Addison Barger and doubles off Ernie Clement. He's had 3 of those double plays this postseason. 2 against the Tigers, and now here in Game 7. And now IKF, he's up, and he takes strike 1. The man who's only in the lineup because Santander is hurt got a single in the 7th against Wu and scored when Springer launched the go-ahead homer. IKF lifts one foul. He falls behind 0-2 with 2 outs in the 8th. They have Dalton at third. Huge insurance run. IKF, who started the year in Pittsburgh, was with Toronto 2 years ago before he got traded to Pittsburgh. Got released by Pittsburgh in August. Toronto picked him back up, and now he's in a big spot in Game 7 of the ALCS. And he takes ball 1.
Think they're going to pinch hit for Robles, maybe can't zone. And it does look like Hoffman's going to
1-2. Whoa, man! Absolutely destroyed foul. IKF stays alive.
That's an insurance run sitting over there at third, especially when you have nobody out. It starts to smell a little funky if you don't get it.
1-2. IKF a ground ball right to Rivas, and Munoz escapes the trouble. But the Blue Jays are 3 outs away from going back to the World Series, and Jeff Hoffman, their closer, will try and win it. Game 7 of the World Series comes down to the 9th. We'll be right back from Rogers Center.
Exactly what you needed. Friendly people at Geico weren't listening. Stay tuned. KB, Alex, Poppy, and Derek.
Here we go. 9th inning for the World Series in the American League. Who wants it more? Jeff Hoffman is going to try and close it out. The Blue Jays 3 outs away from their first World Series in over 30 years. Leo Rivas leads off the 9th inning for Seattle. And he's trying to bunt for a hit and fouls it down the third base line. 0-1. Miles Straw, the speedy outfielder, now in left. Nathan Lucas out to right. I believe Addison has been taken out of this game. Owen offering. Rivas takes the ball below the zone. Hoffman misses with a splitter. Rivas spits on it and evens the count up at 1 apiece.
2 months of 1 ERA and only 1 home run allowed.
1-1 delivery. Strike! Fastball on the inside edge. 1-2. Payoff pitch from Hoffman to Rivas. It's a splitter below the zone. Rivas spits on it. 2-2. You can feel the tension throughout this building. And did that hit him? It was close to his back foot. It's a ball. It's a full count. Rivas has ran the count full. It didn't hit him. It's a full count on Leo Rivas, the leadoff batter in the 9th. Full count delivery. He struck him out! Fastball elevated. Got it by him. 1 out in the 9th for Toronto. And now they'll pinch hit for Robles. Here's Dominic Canzone.
Years, down to 2 outs.
Canzone pinch hitting. And he takes the ball outside. Another splitter spit on by a Mariners hitter. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Canzone pops it up. Kirk running back. Watching it fly into the seats for strike 1.
With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Julio's on deck.
The Blue Jays tonight getting help from a couple starting pitchers, Varland to Dominguez to Gausman to Bassett, now Hoffman, trying to finish off game 7.
1-1 delivery. Whoa, way outside. Splitter up and out. 2 balls and a strike on Canzone. Julio on deck. He's already got a homer tonight. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss! Fastball right down the pipe at 94 for strike 2. And now, so far, this is the biggest pitch of the night. Hoffman's payoff to Canzone. It's strike 3! Fastball beat again by
So, we know it's called Griezmann. He helped start this
A solo homer, a double. 2 runs scored tonight for Julio. The last man standing. First pitch is a ball upstairs. 1-0. One offer. Julio takes up and in. He's ahead. 2-0. Hitters count for him. Raleigh on deck. Two-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. Chases the slider below the zone for strike 1. Big pitch for Hoffman. 2-1 delivery. Julio fouls it back. Mariners down to their final strike. And here we go. This is for the win. Hoffman fires for the pennant. And it's a ball. Slider down and away in the dirt. Full count on Julio with the game hanging in the balance. Full count delivery. Hoffman lets it go. Got him! A slider down and away! Canada, you have a World Series again! The Blue Jays have won the pennant! They're going to the World Series for the first time in over 30 years! Jeff Hoffman strikes out Julio Rodriguez to send him to the Fall Classic. Unbelievable! Heartbreak for the Mariners. They're still without a World Series in their franchise history. But the Blue Jays, who have only been to the World Series twice, have a perfect 2-0 record. Looking to make it 3-0 here this year. The Blue Jays were behind 3-2 after Game 5, heading back home, and they take both games at home to advance to the World Series for the first time since 1993. The Blue Jays looking for World Series number 3 in their 3rd appearance, trying to keep their World Series record at a perfect 100% win rate. The Dodgers will have something to say about that. But this year, your World Series is the Dodgers for the 2nd year in a row. And the Toronto Blue Jays, they take the AL pennant. They beat the Mariners in 7. It'll be America versus Canada in the World Series in 2025. What a win for the Blue Jays, Rogers Center, and the country of Canada. This is going to be fun.
George, you've hit some big postseason home runs in your career, 23 in all. What will you remember about this one?
They have bats before me. I mean, if it's not for those guys, that moment doesn't happen. I'm so happy for our team, our fans, our city, our country. I'm so happy right now.
George, as you circle the bases, how would you describe the noise, the atmosphere of this ballpark?
Exactly why we love playing here. Unbelievably electric. We love every single one of these fans. This is such an unbelievable moment.
You had to leave Game 5 when you got hit in the knee. How much discomfort have you been in these last 2 games?
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I owe it to these fans, this city, this country to give it my all. It doesn't matter, so I'll take it.
George, thanks very much. Now over to Tom Verducci.
Oh, thanks, Ken. Jeff Hoffman, every closer's dream. Take the ball for the 9th inning to pitch your team to the World Series. Tell me what you were thinking as you came in and pitching through that inning cleanly.
Honestly, just pound the zone and don't get to Raleigh. Honestly, that was my goal. Get strike one, put them away, do it quickly, and let the guys behind me work. I didn't need it tonight, but I felt all of them with me. And I mean, listen to this. This is unbelievable.
Jeff, you shared a long hug with your manager, John Schneider. What did you guys talk about right then?
I think just how crazy this year has been. Ending up back here after being drafted by Toronto and then be traded away, and just how crazy it is that this is what full circle looks like. And I couldn't be happier. And it's a blast playing for Schneids, and I can't wait to keep it going.
You got a good look at the home run by George Springer coming out your way there in left field. What was going through your mind when you saw it leave the yard?
Oh man, I was just praying that George was gonna be the George of old, and he has been all year. And it was never a doubt that one of these guys was gonna come through. It was just a matter of when, and we kept it close enough for long enough, and they did.
Congratulations, and we will see you in the World Series.
Thank you.
Back to you, Joe.
George Springer on one knee hits a go-ahead 3-run homer. And Jeff Hoffman comes out in the 9th and strikes out the side to win Game 7 and the 3rd American League pennant for the Toronto Blue Jays. Friday night, Game 1 will be played here in Rogers Centre in Toronto, Canada. The Blue Jays win an amazing Game 7 to head back to the World Series for the first time in 30 years and send the Mariners home. What a game! What a series! And I can't wait for the Fall Classic. LA versus Toronto. America versus Canada. It should be fun. Should be a lot of tension. It's what baseball's all about. See y'all later. RBL. Peace. Get ready for amazing baseball.
What's the key to a win today, Matt? That's when I won the Heisman. Don't skip late.